All right, so we know rent prices are incredibly high in the city of Boston. That's nothing new for the city. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu, though, is taking a controversial stand. She's proposing a rent control program. So let's bring in NBC 10's Oscar Margain live from Boston for us this morning. Oscar, what would this mean for renters and for owners, landlords?
Well, let's say that your landlord or property owner decides to raise your rent. This proposal would basically limit how much that would be. In this case, no more than 10% a year. Now, if it does get approved, it would be the first time in 3 decades that Boston adopts such a measure. Now, Boston Mayor Michelle Wu brought up the plan Tuesday during a tenant advisory committee meeting. Her team tells us that they've been working on a plan for the last 10 months, a plan that would exempt buildings that are 15 years or newer and smaller owner-occupied properties like triple-deckers. It's a similar approach seen in California and Oregon, where the rent hikes are tied to inflation. In Boston, the mayor would include a limit of up to 10% each year, as I mentioned. Now, housing advocates over at Boston's Higher Ground applaud the move.
It slows down how quickly people are displaced and how much they struggle in order to maintain their housing.
However, historically, there's been opposition to this idea. Even now, the CEO of Greater Boston Real Estate Board saying, quote, rent control is a failed policy solution that won't help the dire need to create housing in Boston and across the Commonwealth. Rent stabilization has been shown to decrease housing production of future units. Mayor Wu and the City Council should focus on pro-housing policies to move Boston forward, not backward. Now, this plan would still need to be finalized and approved by the City Council and then by state lawmakers. Now, if this does clear all these hurdles, Michelle Wu, the mayor, would be able to accomplish one of her main campaign promises. Reporting live in Boston, Oscar Margain, NBC 10 Boston.
All right, Oscar, thank you.